Hi guys. Do you struggle with occasional digestive discomfort? Whether that's stomach aches or heartburn, or maybe it's even something that's kind of an ongoing thing, a chronic thing, an everyday thing. And the pain of that, not just the physical discomfort of all of that, but there's also the pain that it costs you time and it costs you money. You might be spending a lot of time going to doctors and trying to figure things out, and or on medication, and the cost of the medication or the side effects of the medication, and then maybe just it can cost you being able to go out and be social because you don't feel well. I've struggled with that myself, and so has my oldest daughter. And there were many times where I would just spend my evenings, and sometimes even on vacations, where I wasn't feeling well, and I had to travel with a heating pad, and I didn't feel well enough to be able to socialize. And but I found something that has been able to help my family, and I want to talk to you about it. So about 10.5 years ago, we were introduced to essential oils, and we specifically use doTERRA essential oils. They're the best oils on the planet, and do your research, because they really are. Not all essential oils are created equally, and so doTERRA is the only brand that our family uses. So the oil that I'm going to talk to you about tonight is a blend that doTERRA created, and it's called Digestant. So it has, so when I say blend, it means it just has a bunch of different oils in it that help to support your digestive system. So when we were introduced to the oils, my oldest daughter had struggled with chronic digestive problems for 9 years prior to that. And so when we were introduced to the oils, I was so fed up with watching my daughter struggle so much. And I was open to trying anything to help her to feel better. And so we had already gone the route of medications and experiencing all the side effects to that. And so I was searching and doing a lot of different elimination diets and different things like that. But the thing that it cost her was it really affected her social life, because she didn't feel well enough to go and be social with her friends, because every day she didn't feel good. So when we were introduced to the oils, I started reading up on them, and we started using them topically. So the first time that I used them on her, she had a really bad stomach ache, which was pretty much an everyday occurrence because it was a chronic problem. I simply, at that time, it wasn't Digestant. I was just introduced to 3 oils. It was lemon, lavender, and peppermint. And lavender is really calming, and peppermint is really good for digestive. And so I read up on how to use them, and it says, apply topically, or these oils can be taken internally. So since this was just my first time, I just applied a couple of drops to her stomach, rubbed it in, and then I'm like, okay, let's see what happens. And for her, within 10 minutes, she was like, Mom, I feel so much better. And I was excited because I'd never seen anything work like that. But of course, it was our first time using them. But there was something inside of me that said, you know what? This is the answer. This is what you have been searching for so long. It was really like what I felt like and started experiencing even more was it was an answer to a 9-year prayer, or years of praying, 9 years of praying for an answer to help my daughter to feel better. And so then we started using, I bought all the oils and then just started using them. And then we found that Digestant was one that if she used it on a daily basis, it helped her digestive discomfort go away really fast. And over time, she had her stomach discomfort became less frequent, and so it wasn't like an everyday thing, and it really was life-changing for her and for me as well. And so another way that you can use the oil is you can put it in a capsule, but doTERRA also has Digestant soft gels, so that means that the oil is already in the soft gel and you can just take it with you. I always travel with it, so just in case I eat something, so it could be any, because it can help with heartburn and any type of digestive kind of thing. So anyway, and it's got peppermint and caraway seed, coriander, and ginger. So ginger is also really calming to the digestive system. This is also really good for pregnant mamas that are, experiencing some nausea, and yeah, it's fantastic oil. So I always like to use my reference books. So, because I just want to teach you guys that oils are really easy to use, and there's so much research behind them. So in the book, we're just gonna look at this oil is just mainly for your digestive system. So it's gonna help if you feel bloated. Also, it's really good. It's also really good for babies if they have colic. Now, it does come in a diluted form. It comes so this is diluted and fractionated coconut oil. So then it's safer on kids. And so if you have a baby that has colic or has has some stomach discomfort, then you can just simply, this one's actually not my Digestant, but you can just simply like roll it over their little belly, around their little belly button, and then just rub it in, and then you can put it on the bottoms of their feet too. So helps with that. It's really good for cramping. It's good for, like I said, it's good for heartburn, and yeah. And also, if you are constipated or if you have diarrhea, oils work so beautifully work in harmony with our body and our cells, and they just know what to do. So you can use it for both diarrhea and constipation. Amazing. So, and we can talk more about how to use that. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer those as well. So I always like to touch on the emotional aspect of the oils as well. So this oil is really good if you have a hard time digesting and feeling your emotions. So it just essentially just helps with just kind of think of like emotional indigestion. So it really helps with that. And as a life coach, I always like to say it's important to feel your emotions, feel your feelings, and be aware that your feelings come from your thoughts, the thoughts that you are thinking. And just allow yourself to feel whatever emotion you're going through, and not try to stuff those emotions away. So I love what it says in here. It says that it has a powerful emotional quality for supporting individuals who lack interest in life and the physical world. The individual may have a tendency to take on too much at once, which can put you into a state of overwhelm. And when we feel overwhelmed, then how are we going to show up in life? We're usually not going to take any action. We might feel apathetic and despondent. So, yeah, so it says that so it says this overload of information and stimulation may lead to an emotional form of indigestion, where the individual cannot break down life experiences into palatable forms. I love that. So Digestant combines powerful oils to support the body and the spirit in assimilating new information and events. So if you are experiencing emotions like if you kind of feel overstimulated, if you have lots of appetite for food or life, if you're having a difficult time assimilating new life experiences, or you're feeling overwhelmed, apathetic, or unenthusiastic, and maybe even detached from life, this is an oil that you're going to want to use. And so the way that you can use it, you can, for emotional, you can put a drop in your hands, breathe it in, take 3 deep breaths in, 3 deep breaths out, and think a thought that you can believe that's going to generate a positive emotion for you. And the positive properties of this oil is it helps you to assimilate experiences, it helps you to adjust to new things, it helps you to feel more enthusiastic and maybe even more engaged in your life. So that's what I've got for you tonight on Digestant. It is an amazing oil. I love it. It really has changed my family's life, and I know it can change yours. I don't think there should be a home out there that doesn't have it. So contact me and I will help you get oils in your home that will change your life. And if you're interested in life coaching, reach out to me and let's sign you up for a free 30-minute consultation where we can talk about the things that you are wanting to change. So let me just I guess I can't preface that, but let me just say that I am a life coach for women. So I specifically coach women that are just in the throes of motherhood and searching for purpose, more purpose and meaning in their life outside of being a mother, and looking to improve their relationships, not only with themselves, but with others, but it always starts with you. And also, I love to help women to increase their confidence and realize how amazing they are. So thank you for joining me tonight, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.